Alright, welcome to the United Matters channel. Benjamin Sesko is going to hit to stop Manchester United, and the decision that is going to hit to made is what we're going to be discussing onto this beautiful channel of ours. That is the United Matters channel. Let's see close to 200 plus likes match on this video, and don't forget to subscribe so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's really a very huge day in here onto the United Matters channel, because yesterday we brought you the man who is responsible for wanting to sack Eric Ten Hag, and I think you went ahead obviously know that guy very well. Anton Martial's agent has gone ahead to speak out on Anton Martial's future, and we are going to be here to discuss that. So we thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly into the mix. Now, Fabrizio Romano dropped an exclusive earlier today. Benjamin Sesko has decided to stay at RB Leipzig and sign a new contract on improved terms. Decision made for talented striker similar to what Haaland decided back in the days at Borussia Dortmund. He will stay at RB Leipzig with a new gentleman agreement for future exit. That's what Fabrizio Romano went ahead obviously tell us. Jacobs Ben told us that Leipzig expect to announce Benjamin Sesko has extended his contract on Wednesday. Sesko will stay on a new lucrative deal, as Fabrizio first called. Extending was always a concrete possibility despite interest from Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United. Sesko wanted clarity before the Euros. That's it, coming in through from the man himself, known as Benjamin Sesko. Now, it's no doubt that Man United have been huge admirers of Benjamin Sesko, even when she was, I think she was 19, 18 at Salzburg, before he crossed from Salzburg to RB Leipzig. But because he had a release clause of just 65 million euros and 75 million euros, if at all obviously clicked all those clauses or ticked the boxes of those clauses, but he only managed to click those boxes of 65 million euros, Borussia Dortmund found themselves in a position of weakness, and they decided to fight for this guy, because they know if they keep him for 1 or 2 years, Benjamin Sesko is going to be valued 100 million euros. And for a player you got in for like 28, you sell him for 100 million euros. Remember, there is a sell on price, a sell on clause for the side of. There is a sell on clause for the side of RB Salzburg, meaning that they have like a 30 or 40, and if they sell him for 65, the other ones will take like 20 million euros, and when you sell them for 100, the other ones will take 40, and these ones will remain with 60. You can understand? So I think they've gonna have to do some huge calculations and business, and that's why you found out that the team of RB Leipzig has been fighting to see it that they obviously give Benjamin Sesko a lucrative contract to keep him at the side of RB Leipzig, and after keeping him at the side of RB Leipzig, he will obviously be one of those players that will be playing there next season. And Manchester United is now trying to obviously figure out on who else they are going to be made. It will be remembered that last week Fabrizio Romano broke a story that Manchester United, Arsenal and Chelsea had gone ahead to put all their projects on the table of Borussia Dortmund, and it was all about Borussia Dortmund to make a decision on whether, the table of RB Leipzig's forward, that is Benjamin Sesko, and the decision was up to them to make. And finally, a decision has gone ahead to be made by his entourage at the club, and he is really looking forward to obviously staying at the side of RB Leipzig. So, as we expected it to be soon, as Fabrizio told us yesterday that it's really gonna be soon, the decision of Benjamin Sesko, and it has gonna have to be made. Now, we are here to wait and see what United is gonna be doing next, because this one is out of order, but United need a striker, and the strikers are variable. One, Girassi, there is Ivan Toney, there is Zikazi, there is Jokares, there is Jonathan David, there is Solanke is also there. So they're really very many strikers that Man United can resort to, but it depends on to the managerial situation, because if you don't hasten the managerial situation, the club of Manchester United, I tell you, nothing is obviously going to come to pass as we the fans of Man United want it to be, because if this is not really quickened, and we know the current managerial situation for the club of Manchester United, nothing is really going to come to enlightenment, I tell you, at the club of Manchester United. Oh, we're going to be kept in the dark, you understand? And we are really going to be kept in here, and nothing is going to be given green light. So that is where I call upon Ineos and the Glazers to obviously come up and obviously make a decision on who is going to be the manager of Manchester United next season. If it's Erik ten Hag, come out and clarify it in broad daylight to the public that Erik ten Hag is going to be the guy, and don't keep him waiting, because he has to plan. And even if you want Erik ten Hag to succeed at the club of Manchester United, the summer has already gone ahead to be fucked up by Ineos and the Glazers, and we've gone ahead obviously see to it that we lost Tosin. Sesko is off, and I tell you, even if Sesko had gone ahead to make a decision, there is no way he would have gone ahead to choose Manchester United over Arsenal. His two possibilities would have gone ahead to be Arsenal or Chelsea. You understand? You know, because they're really having projects that are really having a lot of promise, and they both have permanent managers. Arsenal have Arteta, 4 years and running. Enzo Maresca is the manager of Chelsea, already announced, and they can obviously side in players. That's why even the deal of Olise is said to be hijacked anytime from now, and it's said personal terms are said to be agreed. So that is what I'm really calling upon for the Ineos side to be doing, because we need clarity in a nick of an eye about the following situation that is happening at the club of Manchester United. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But for me, I would love Benjamin Sesko to come into at Manchester United, and it might be a blessing in disguise that we are going to lose him now, and maybe later in like 2025 or 2026 we will be in a better position to come out and really convince him to obviously come and play for the club of Manchester United, because maybe lots of situations would have gone ahead to be resolved and really be here. And I don't know which kind of striker we are going to be looking at for, an experienced striker or a young striker. We wait to see how things really pan out at the club of Manchester United. But Benjamin Sesko to Man United is totally off, and no club is going to be really signing him this summer, but there is possibility that next summer they are going to have a gentleman agreement for Benjamin Sesko to leave the side of RB Leipzig. But I tell you, if he goes ahead to continue scoring goals, you know, like he gets like 30 goals a season in 2024, 2025, we all anticipate that he's obviously going to be one of those people that show up regularly onto the transfer market with a huge fee in there for you. And with the Champions League having in more games, Sesko is really going to find himself scoring in loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of goals, and he will be a hot cake next summer. That is it. Now, let's talk about Anton Martial. Anton Martial has his advisor, known as Felipe Lamboli. He has said, Anthony Martial is on vacation. We are studying the different projects we will take. We will take time. Anthony has made sure to be fit and ready for his new club. He has been training normally for 2 months. That is it. So it's like he was fit, and Ten Hag saw to it that I don't need him in my team. I have Rasmus Højlund, and maybe Bruno Fernandes can play the first number 9. Or maybe Marcus Rashford, and we should really rely onto this. And it went ahead to pay off, and he went ahead to win what we call the FA Cup. Then he added, Anton Martial is just 28. I hear reports that he would be too financially greedy with clubs. This is not true. He wants an ambitious project to achieve high club goals and get back into the French team. He will choose his club according to the sport and family project. That's what he said. And the finances are important for any professional player, but they are not his priority. So Anton Martial is said to make his decision when he's going to be playing next. But in my understanding, he might go to Juventus, Inter Milan. In the Premier League, I can see Tottenham Hotspur or Aston Villa falling in for him. You know, So let's wait and see how things pan out. But that is Anton Martial for you. And I call upon for your reactions onto Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United decision made. And it's now open that he's going to be staying at RB Leipzig. The wait is over. The decision is made. Benjamin Sesko to Man United is not going to happen. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rock and David is my name. We sign out.